What if you could instantly respond to every email and turn more leads into paying customers without lifting a finger? In this video, I'll show you how to build an AI-powered email autoresponder that delivers fast, personalized, and human-like replies to help you save time and grow your business. Whether you're a coach, agency owner, or entrepreneur, the system will transform the way you connect with potential customers. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Make.com Masterclass for Making Money Online. Today we're diving into an essential automation that every business needs. A smart email autoresponder system powered by AI. The system not only saves you hours, but also dramatically increase your lead conversion rates. Here is what we'll cover today. Capturing incoming emails with Make.com, using AI to craft perfect replies, adding realistic delays for a human touch, and extending the system with CRMs and newsletters. If you want to get this playbook that I'm showing you here, or you want to get the blueprints for the scenarios, check the links below. Let's get an overview of what we are building. First of all, we have the trigger. It's going to monitor your inbox for new emails, like lead notifications, for example. Then we have the processing. We are going to use AI to analyze and respond to all the emails like humans. This is going to do everything for us. Next, we have delays. Add a short wait to stimulate a human typing. We don't want to reply immediately because we want to give that human feeling, if that makes sense. Next, we have the reply. We want to send a professional, personalized email back to the sender. An optional extension, which we are not showing here yet, we are going to push data into CRMs, trigger follow-ups, or tracking engagement metrics. This system will teach us how to use AI, and it's a high ROI system, and it's super simple and pretty fast to deliver. Okay, so now let's create this scenario. So log into your Make.com account, and I'm going to go into my YouTube folder. I'm going to create a new scenario. The first thing you want to do, you want to get organized and give this scenario a name. So I'm going to call it AI email autoresponder. Okay. Now I'm going to add a new email module. You can search for email and then click on watch emails. So first of all, you want to set up your connection. Mine is already connected, but you can click it here on the add, connection type, and choose your preferred connection. In my case, it's just Google, so you can choose Google and follow the instructions. Okay, next you want to choose a folder. So I'm going to click here, choose a folder, and I'm just going to choose the inbox folder. Next, we have the criteria. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just choose all emails, and I think that should be about it. And if I click OK, now we can choose from where we want to start. So basically, if we want to choose, for example, a specific date or a specific email, we can do it over here. So I'm just going to choose the from now on, and I'm going to click OK. Now, before I'm testing my connection, what I'm going to do, I want to define some filters. So in order to do that, first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open two inboxes, and I'm going to choose my main inbox, which is connected to this Make account. And from another inbox, I'm just going to send to the first one. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is my inbox, which is connected to this Make account. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here to the send emails. I'm just going to copy here this template that I already have. And I'm going to basically create here a new email. I'm going to name it. I'm going to, put a subject line, which is new lead notification. And I'm going to choose my main inbox. So basically, this is going to simulate an email. For example, if you have an automated system that sends you email every time that you get a new lead notification. So I'm going to send this email. Let's wait a second. Okay, so now we got this email over here. I'm going to go back to Make.com and I'm going to click run once. So now let's see if we capture that email. Yeah, so if I scroll down, you can see here the text context. You can see that it says, hey, I saw your content online and I'm interested in purchasing your course. where can I pay? So perfect. We can see that our system is capturing email perfectly. So we tested and verified our trigger. It's very important to test each module while you are building them, because if you're going to build everything at once and then test that, it's going to be a headache. So we want to make sure that everything is working while we are building that. You can also see that this module consumed one operation while doing that. We spoke a bit about operations in our previous lesson. And here is a pro tip. Keep a test email handy to quickly validate your changes. Now we are getting into the fun stuff. We are going to connect another module, which is going to be our AI module. You need to have in advance your OpenAI API key. If you need, I will create another video for that and connect it somewhere in here. But now you need to have your API ready in advance. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to click add another module, and you want to search for OpenAI, and you want to choose the create a completion prompt. There are a lot of different modules here for creating images and transforming text to structured data and analyzing stuff. And you have the whisper function, which helps you with voice stuff. For now, we are just going to choose the create a completion prompt. Perfect. Now you need to make sure that you're connecting over here your OpenAI key. If you click add, it's super simple. You just need to paste it in here, but you do need to have in advance your OpenAI key. I will connect another video somewhere here so you can learn how to do that yourself and generate your own OpenAI API key. Okay, so now we want to choose under module. You can basically choose whichever module you want to work with. You can go back, etc., or to the O1 mini. Depends on when you're watching this video. If it's like 2030 or something like that, you probably have there like ChatGPT 20 or something. But for now, I'm going to just choose GPT-4. We need to click on the add message. So first of all, we need to assign a role. You can see that we have 3 different options. We have system, you have user, and you have assistant. First of all, we want to choose system. And what we want to do now, we want to assign a role to the AI. We want to give it a role, telling him what it needs to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put here under text context, we are going to type you are a professional email assistant, you craft concise, personalized replies. I'm not getting now into advanced prompt engineering and just keeping it simple. I want to show you how it works. Obviously, if you want to get better responses, you're going to need to create better prompts and you need to get better at prompt engineering. But for now, we're just keeping everything simple so I can show you how the system works. Perfect. So now we want to add a message. And in here, now we are going to choose user. Basically, this is going to be the user prompt. We're going to use the user prompt, and this is going to pass the email content into the prompt. For example, here I'm going to type, here is a lead inquiry. Let's just put this one down. Let's click enter and perfect. So instead of putting email content in here, I'm just going to choose from here. We need to search for our text content. This is basically the previous module of watching the email. And you can see here that it says, hi, I saw your content online. Basically, it gives us the preview of the email content. So it's going to help us choose the right option in here. And here I'm going to tell it to reply a polite and engaging replay. So what I could do next, basically if I want to customize my brand and if I want to get better at prompt engineering, what I could do, I could add a message. And then here under system, I could start giving it an example of an email that we got from a client, for example, a client that has a specific question. And then I'm going to create another message. I'm going to put something like, hey, this is how you need to do whatever. And I'm going to put my name in there, my brand name. So in here, I can basically teach it. I can show it a few examples by assigning a couple of messages and give it exact templates or the exact type of emails that I want the system to learn so it can send better replies to our leads. Because if you want to give some context, if you're using ChatGPT, for example, and you know that you have the context window and here it works a bit different. You need to give it the context. You need to teach it. And the better you get at prompt engineering and the better examples that you give the system, the better results that you're going to get. For now, I'm keeping it simple because I just want to show you how the system works. Later on, we can optimize, we can change, we can update and get better responses and better results. For now, we just want to make sure that everything works perfectly. I just want to add on that. Basically, that is the way in which we can basically customize our brand. We can set the tone if we want the email to be professional or friendly or casual. We can include personalization like our sender's name or the company name or whatever. This is where we are going to do that. And for now, I'm just keeping that simple because I want to show you how you can create the system and we can later create better results and better replies to our emails. Okay, now we want to test that everything works fine. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to right-click this module and I'm going to choose where to start. And now I'm going to select the first email because I don't want to send again and again the same email. So instead of doing that, I could just choose the first one, click OK. I'm going to click run once and perfect. So basically what I've done, instead of sending another email, clicking run once and waiting for the email to get captured, I just selected the last email from my inbox and it helps me do everything faster. So now let's see what happened. We have, first of all, I can see here that the text content, hey, I saw your content online and I'm interested in purchasing your course. How can I pay? Perfect. Next, let's see what we got from our AI module. So here we can see the reply that we get automatically by OpenAI's API. So we can see that it says, hey, name, thank you so much for reaching out and for your interest in our course. I'm thrilled to hear that our content caught your attention. To make purchase, you can easily pay through our website using credit, debit card, and PayPal. And I'm not going to read everything here, but you can see at the end it says, best regards, your name. So basically, we can see that the reply is not perfect. It doesn't know our name. It did not capture our lead's name. So what I could do, I could even give it a few examples, including my name, how it should reply, or my brand's name, and lead's name. What I could do, I could put here something like, let's test it. So I'm going to do something like name, and then I'm going to search here for the senders. I'm going to put here sender name, and I'm going to put here write a polite, engaging reply, considering the lead's inquiry and lead's name. Also, we want to give it a bit of context, so I'm going to write some context just like that. My company name is, this is the name, Kevin AI. We sell online courses related to AI, and let's test this out now and let's see what happens. So I'm going to choose where to start, select the first email, and let's see what happens now. Click OK and run once. Perfect. Let's see if we got a reply. Okay. So I might have missed that previously, but I just need to click the result and basically here, but it was a great experience for showing you how to write a better reply. Still, it's not perfect. And this is absolutely know how you should write a prompt. You should learn how to do proper prompt engineering. But let's see the results now. So we can see here that it says, hi, Kevin. We have this long reply. We can see it says your name, which is not good. We need to update that as well. And then it says Kevin AI team. So basically, I see what happens. It doesn't have my name as a representative under the company's name, Kevin AI team. So I can just, I could just play around with that and modify my prompt. I'm not going to waste my time on that right now. Hopefully you got the concept and you understand how you should do that. Here is a pro tip. You can adjust the temperature setting to control creativity. Lower values, keep responses concise and consistent. So you need to scroll down and check the show advanced settings, and then you'll find it under temperature. If you want to set a max tokens used in every time that you use this module, then you can do it from here. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Next, we are adding a human-like delays. Why adding delays? Immediate replies can feel a bit robotic, and adding a short wait make the email and the response appear more thoughtful and authentic. So how do we add a delay? We want to go to Tools, and we're just going to choose the Sleep module. I'm going to connect it to our module, and next what we are going to do, we are just going to choose how many seconds we want to wait. So we can choose, for example, 60 seconds, and then it's going to wait for a minute before it sends our email out. So I'm going to fix that. So I'm going to put here 60. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So lastly, what we want to do, we want to send back our emails. And it's super simple. What you need to do, you need to add a new module, and we are going to search for email again, and then we want to choose the send an email. You need to set up the connection again for your module. After that, what we can do, we can choose first of all the save message after sending. I'm just going to leave it as no. Okay, next we want to set the to. Who is the recipient of our emails? You can either type here the email, or you can just search here for your email from previously. At this case, I'm going to choose the email address. Next, what I want to do, I want to set up the subject line. So what I'm going to type in, I'm going to type something like, thanks for reaching out. Next, we can choose how the email will be shown. We can choose HTML or plain text. For now, let's just set up as plain text. Later, we can fix the HTML. Next, we have the content. So for the content, what we need to do, we need to choose from our OpenAI module the reply that we got earlier. I'm going to choose the result. So here we got the result. Perfect. Let me see that we didn't miss anything. Add attachment, no. Show advanced, no. Everything looks fine. All right. I'm going to click OK. And now let's test it out. So what I want to do, I want to go again here. I'm going to click the choose where to start. I'm going to select the first email, and then I'm going to choose the first one, click OK. Perfect. Run once, and let's see what happens. Okay, now what I'm expecting to see now is get an email automated to here, but it seems that it's taking too long, and this is the reason. You can see that we set up earlier the waiting module. So I'm going to stop the scenario, and I'm going to disconnect. Let's click first stop, and I'm going to disconnect this module for now. We don't need it. So let's keep it simple just like that. So let's try again. Let's click the choose where to start, select the first email, click Kevin, run once. And now I'm going to go back to our inbox, and I'm expecting to get to this inbox, I'm expecting to get another email. Let's wait a second and see if we get that. Okay, so it's taking too long. Well, let's see what happened. All right, I can see what happened. We chose the wrong inbox. So let's fix that. I'm going to go back to the email. I'm going to delete here the email address, and here I need to choose the sender's email, which is this one here under the sender. Perfect. So I'm going to test that now again. So I'm going to click choose where to start, select the first email. I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to click OK, run once, and let's see what happens. So it's going to take a second. Perfect. Let's go back to our inbox, and let's wait a second and see if we are getting that email now. Okay, so it's still not working, and that's fine. It's part of the process. I'm showing you that you're not going to get it all at once every time, so that's perfect. We can just search together and see what happens. So I think that because of the fact that I chose where to start, it's just choosing the sender's email as the main inbox as the sender email. So what I'm going to do now, in this case, I'm just going to test everything out. So I'm going to choose where to start. I'm going to choose from now on. Next, let's send out another email. So I'm going to go to the sent emails. I'm going just to copy this. I'm going to put here. I'm going to copy the new lead notification and I'm going to paste it here. And here I'm going to put Kevin, AI, sent. Let's wait a second to get this email. It's not this one. Okay, we got it. Perfect. So we can see we got a new email. I'm going to go back here and hopefully now it's going to work. Let's see what we got. So I'm going to go to our inbox. All right, perfect. So we got our email and let's see what we got. So it says subject, payment options. So this is, for example, an issue that you need to fix with prompt engineering. You need to tell the AI not to include a subject line, for example. So you can see it says, hey, Kevin, thank you for your interest at blah, 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 blah. And then it says here, my name. This is another issue to fix. And then the company's name. So that's great. We had a few problems here that we had to overcome together, but eventually we had to, but eventually we did fix that. So that's awesome. So it's part of the game. It happens. So lastly, I want to add one more. Earlier, when I showed you how to watch for emails, I forgot to show you something. So I just want to show it now. We can basically set up criteria. So what I need to do, I need to click on the email module and I can set here some filters. So for example, if I want to set up a sender emails, I can narrow it down to a specific address. For example, to my Kevin AI 2 address, which is the one that I was showing you earlier I sent from. Another thing that I could do, I could just filter by subject line. So I could add a keyword, something like here, new lead notification. And what this will do, basically, this will filter from all of the new incoming emails, only the one that answers these criteria. So this is a way of filtering which emails we do receive and which not. Perfect. There is one pro tip I will give you now. We are not going to show it at this lesson, but is use make.com's error handling features to retry failed sends automatically. So basically, for some reason it failed to send your email, you can use some error handling modules to fix that and send your emails out at another time. And this is something that I highly recommend you to use. This is a pro tip to use the error handling features to retry sends automatically. Next, what you could do is you can add leads to CRM. You can push the details into Salesforce, ClickUp, or Airtable, or whatever CRM system that you're using. So it's pretty easy. You just need to click here and choose the next module. You can put something like Salesforce, or you can find ClickUp or whatever you're using. I'm not going to show everything now here how to do that because it's going to take to make it even more complicated, and I want to keep it simple, but this would be the next step for you. So just to wrap everything that we've done today, you created an high ROI automation that you can sell to other people, and basically it's a game-changing email autoresponder that saves you time, ensure every lead is valued, and helps you close more deals. As always, if you want to get the scenario that I showed you, the blueprint, and you want to get the playbook, exactly what you need to do at each step, just click the link below and you can get everything there. In lesson 3, we'll explore webhooks, a powerful tool for integrating platforms that don't natively connect to make.com. See you in the next lesson.